Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I am Daniel.
I'm Gabriel.
And we're the Colombian cousins without our wives.
With no wives.
No wives. Virtual edition. But don't click away yet because we're doing something different today that I'm excited about. I didn't know I was going to be excited about, but all of a sudden I'm really excited about. We want to try this new series where we watch maybe some different shows. On the channel, we wanted to watch some shows, but Gabriel and I have some time allotted during the week where we can meet up like this virtually to check out some shows. So we were going through a few list of shows. We went over to Discord, Patreon to figure out what would be the best thing to watch. And through Discord, we're getting all these recommendations, and somebody threw out The Last Airbender. And when they said that, there was all this excitement. And I even said, we need to start with the show that's kind of short season, shorter episodes to kind of get into the swing of things, figure out how this is going to all work first. Because some of the shows were like multi-seasons, several seasons, hour-long episodes. So we're just trying to start something small. But people are pretty excited about this. So I have not seen The Last Airbender. I know that it exists. I've seen people talk about it, but I don't know. I know very little about it, if anything. But I'll hand it off to Gabriel because I think, Gabriel, you have some experience with the show.
Okay, so I do have some experience with the show. I saw it as a kid, but then full disclosure, I've seen it as an adult. But it's still been some years. It's been a couple of years, so you know I probably don't remember a whole lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a great show. I think I was telling Abby about it, and she wouldn't believe me. She's like, it's just a show. Well, I'm like, no, you don't understand. Just because it's Nickelodeon doesn't mean it's not good.
That's what I was gonna say. I didn't realize it was Nickelodeon until just now. I popped it open.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this was Nickelodeon. So of course, as like, when the show came out, I was already in college, and I think I just
it's easy to dismiss.
So it was easy to dismiss as like a cartoon and something not to watch. But then you hear so much about it, so you're like, okay, there may be something to it. And I don't watch. I have seen. I don't want to open up a whole can of worms, but I have seen some anime or an anime. A particular series. So like I'm okay with watching like animated stuff like as an adult, and like I really enjoy it. So I have a feeling I like this. But then we were supposed to do a poll on Discord to figure out which show to watch, and then I was like, I think this is just the right one to start with. And we let people know, and there was a lot of excitement. So we're excited about this. And this is the beginning. This is where it'll start, and then we'll do polls and we'll get recommendations and dive into other shows. We have some already on our list, but this is going to be a fun one to start with. But, I mean, it's been a few years for you. I've never seen anything. I'll tell you what I do know. There's a kid on there, and I guess he's the last airbender. And I said this in Discord, he has a flying, I remember seeing like an image of like a flying, I don't know, like a buffalo or something. I don't know, it's super random, like a big animal that could fly. So I don't know the lore or anything about it.
Yeah.
But anyway, the only thing I did look up the cast, and one of the characters is voiced. This is super random callback. One of the movies I used to like watching as a kid was Hook. The Robin Williams when he's Peter Pan.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The guy who plays Rufio, the one who took his spot as he got older, like Rufio, that guy. He cast one of the guys on the show, or he's the voice of one of the characters on the show. So I kind of want to listen for him. I forget his name, but.
Man,
anyway,
that's
random callback.
Yeah.
So cool. I think we're ready to hop in. If you're ready.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Is there anything else I need to know before we hop in?
No. The show does a really good job about developing the story. So.
Yeah, the exposition. I assume the first episode will be all about exposition and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. I'm excited.
Yeah, I can neither confirm or deny that.
All right. Here we go. I didn't know
100 years have passed.
There was multiple. I didn't know there was multiple family or different families with different powers. Hey, the soundtrack.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm impressed.
We don't sleep on the soundtrack. Yeah, it's good.
So that girl and that guy, her brother.
Mm-hmm.
What tribe are they from?
Water tribe.
They're a water tribe. Okay.
Yeah.
Are they called tribes? Is that what we're calling them?
Yeah.
What's like tied to her emotions?
I'm embarrassed to be related to you.
Oh dang.
Ever since Mom died, I've been doing all the work around camp while you've been off playing soldier.
Oh, she didn't expect to do that. or have that much power, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think.
That light came from an incredibly powerful source. It has to be him.
Oh, it's just the celestial light. We've been down this road before.
Helmsman, head a course for the light.
Stop it!
Oh, that was
You tell
he like
us.
floated.
How'd you get in the ice? And why aren't you frozen?
I'm not sure.
Oh, this is that the big animal that I saw. That,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's the one I saw. So I wonder if he was like frozen in that ice for a long time and he doesn't realize he was frozen in there, or that's like he was like in some sort of a meditative state or something.
I'm going.
Commercial.
That part is so cool.
And you saw like his forehead lit up,
Wake up! It's
the little
okay.
arrow.
We're in the village now. Come
And on his
get
hands,
ready.
too.
Everyone's waiting to meet you.
So is that what happened? So something happened and he accidentally, oh, it's on his feet too.
Airbending.
Oh, it's like a
It lets
glider.
me control the air currents
Yeah.
around my glider and fly.
You know, last time I checked, humans can't fly.
Check again.
Is he gonna fall? Oh.
No, power in firebending comes from the breath, not the muscles. The breath becomes energy in the body. The energy extends past your limbs and
They did say that they're the only ones that could do the 4 elements, the airbenders.
Now, men, it's important that you show no
I
fear
think
when you
I think I
face
heard
a
it
firebender.
at the
The
beginning
water
in the
shot.
exposition.
We fight to the last man standing. For
Yeah, I
without
can't remember if
courage,
they actually
how can we
disclosed that
call
or not.
ourselves?
The brother's like against. He doesn't like the whole magic thing.
What's wrong
Yeah,
with
like the
you?
air
Wanna try
bending
for
or
fucking
the
games
yeah
with
the
a war
bending.
going on?
Yeah.
What war? What are you talking about?
Oh, that's what he meant earlier by penguin riding.
Yeah.
It's funny. So I wonder why she's the only waterbender now. Is it like it's a forgotten?
Yeah, honestly, I can't remember either. Why
Yeah,
that's
like
the
is it a
case.
forgotten thing? Like it's just over the years, they only did waterbending for like the purpose of war or something.
The brother did say that all the men were off fighting
That
in the
war.
war.
So the war is still going, I
Let's head
guess.
back.
Well,
This place is
so my point was, like maybe all the benders of the tribe are there.
What's that you
Oh.
said about
Oh.
booby traps?
Maybe true. All the water. She said she was the only one there physically.
Yeah.
So he can do like little spurts of flight.
Yeah,
and,
it
like,
looks
slow
like he's
down
gliding.
his fall. Like when he
Yeah.
lands, he can slow down his
Quite
landing.
agile for his old age. I found the Avatar.
Dang, he's been spotted.
As well as his hiding place.
Oh shoot. And this is the. Oh, that's it. Dang, that was short.
Oh, yeah, that was short.
Golly, what is it, like a 5-minute episode? Wow. All right, well. Not bad first episode. I feel like that was way too quick. I feel like that was the intro to the show.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
But,
you have any theories?
Yeah, so it did a good job of explaining a lot of things, but then leaving obviously a lot open. So like, if I'm piecing the obvious together, so he's the last airbender because it's been 100 years and I guess all of his people died or just something happened to them, or they're in hiding or something happened to them.
Right.
And then the Prince of the Fire Nation, Zuko, I think I should write these down. Called him Avatar, Aang, called Aang Avatar. So maybe Avatar, because it said at the beginning really quickly during the exposition that like there was a singular airbender who like kept peace among all the different tribes. And maybe his role was like the Avatar, like as being the one, or maybe it's the one that mastered all 4 elements. I don't remember what it meant, but I think Avatar means like it's the main one. Because he doesn't, they even asked him what happened to the Avatar. He's like, I didn't know him, but I knew people that knew him.
Yeah.
So only one of them could be an Avatar. And maybe it's just the one in charge or the one that actually masters all 4. Because I guess to master, like, I don't even know if he's mastered airbending or if he just is good at it.
Right.
And then it also wondered, like, with the girl, like, she can waterbend, but she's only, like, can kind of do it because she surprised herself by, like, breaking that glacier apart.
Yeah. Well, you have to think, like,
tribe.
Yeah, and I was going to touch on that, you know. Like, she's the only one in her tribe, so she really has, like, no one's teaching her.
Yeah, especially if the men that are at war are all the ones that know how to do it. She just kind of. So is it mostly the men do it in her tribe, not the women? You know, like even her grandma or something.
Yeah.
Which I wonder why, and I wonder, like, the other question is, can everybody do it in the tribe, or is it like has to be part of a lineage, like a family, like the royal family of the tribe can do it, but not everybody else, or something?
Yeah. You know what? I'm not even too sure that. I can't remember if the show explains that.
Ever dives into that?
Like, right, because that's a really good question.
Why some do or don't, whether if it's they learned or didn't learn, or if they physically can or can't. Well, because like the kind of, if you think about it, that's her brother, right? Mm-hmm. That kid.
Yeah.
So they're blood, and he can't do it. So that in that case, it was by choice. He doesn't really care about the magic stuff, but she can.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a good question.
So yeah, and then like his bison, I guess. I wonder if it'll explain what happened to his people. I'm sure it will, but like because it's his people, there seem to be like the most powerful ones and the peacekeepers. So what would have happened to them? And then also like there was probably several of that animal, the bison too, and he's saying that he's the only one, or I mean, if he's the only one of that, and they haven't seen that bison flying around, then
you can assume that that's the only bison around.
Yep. And then how do you survive 100 years in the ice? How do you survive that? How do they survive that? Like maybe he did his thing and like he like everything glowed. Mm-hmm. I wonder if like he put himself in some sort of a state where he's just like
of hibernation. Like
but then because it froze, he got stuck in that state longer than he thought or something.
Like why he didn't come out old.
Yeah. But he seems like super innocent, doesn't know what's going on. He's only 12. He didn't even think about like first thing he says after he's been missing 100 years. It's like, there's got to be something good from this. He's like, well, I met you. It's like, I'd be thinking like, try to go back to wherever I was from. He couldn't have, I mean, if his glacier was there, it couldn't be far from where he's from unless it like floated in the ocean for all the way to the South Pole where they found him.
Yeah. I mean, that could be, something like that could have happened because like the currents.
Yeah. 100 years later. And maybe that's why it took that long for him to be found.
Right. Yeah.
Dang. So I wonder if that was just like a random storm and his family probably thought like, it'd be cool if they did a flashback to show when it happened and like what, like his family looking for him and trying to figure out where he went. And if it was just like an accidental thing. But yeah, these episodes are short.
yeah. I forgot how short it was.
Yeah.
That to be continued caught me by.
I guess it says 23 minutes, but it felt a lot shorter than that. Well, probably when this aired, they had commercials. Oh, they did have commercials. So the 23 minutes was probably like 45 like 30 minutes or something. Yeah. Or at least 30.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that was good. That was good.
Yeah. I will say that from what I can remember from watching it when I, however long, I think a couple of years at least, the story, it takes a bit for it to develop, but the reason that people like this show so much is because like once it hits, you're all in.
You're locked in. I think someone in Discord or on Patreon said that it's like a slow ramp up, but it's like it's okay. Like even this, I mean, it was kind of you're given basic information, and you're like
right.
You're seeing a little bit of what he can do, like his powers a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's already introduced like the plot, like the villain, the Fire Nation, that prince is gonna like seems like the villain. We haven't seen the other tribe. What's the other tribe? Water, fire, Earth. We haven't seen any of them yet. So I don't know if they're like the waterbenders seem like peaceful people. Earth may be also peaceful. It may just be the fire people that are more aggressive. I don't know.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see what the plot's going to be, but it's 3 seasons. So I don't know if each season changes, but like what the storyline is, but yeah.
Yeah. The intro does a really good job of, actually giving away a lot of information or explaining a lot of things.
Yeah. How things used to be like in the past, or how you have the airbender, he kept the peace. But I don't know if I didn't really see, unless I didn't see it, if like the firebenders were always the aggressors. And if so, why? Or if it was, they just all couldn't get along. Like, did the water and earthbenders get along with each other? I don't know.
Yeah. It didn't, I don't know I can't remember if it says why or not, but from just what we watched, it just says that the Fire Nation attacked.
Oh, they did?
Why they attacked. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So they are the aggressors.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Nice. Well, that was fun. I mean, this is gonna be something we'll be doing on a weekly basis. We'll have going through these episodes, kind of talking through them. And like I said, Gabriel's seen them, but it's been a while, so he'll kind of help guide a little bit. If I'm like, but then without spoiling,
I won't say too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna say. Yeah.
I'm big on not wanting spoilers. So I think what I knew about the show, which was basically nothing, was already shown in this first episode.
Mm-hmm.
That there was a kid with a flying pet. I called him a pet bison,
a buffalo.
Yeah. And I didn't know if he could fly or not, but I guess he can technically with the kite. But like, it says the last airbender, so then I assumed it would be him, but I don't know I didn't like the storylines behind it, like the different families. I didn't know those other like fire, earth,
like other tribes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it makes things interesting.
Yeah, I think I thought it was just he can airbend and nobody else can do anything. And they just found him. He had like these weird powers.
Oh,
so that's what I thought. Something like that.
Yeah, that's a cool take on it. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, but the fact that there's these other powers and that he can master those powers, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Yeah, whoever the avatar is, that person has the ability to do all 4. Yeah.
Man, that's like OP.
I know.
Big time.
Well, that's why they're saying like whenever the avatar's there, he's the one who keeps peace.
Yeah, because he could do everything.
He could show everyone else out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like I wonder if, like water can probably do pretty well against fire, I would think. But then maybe fire does well against earth and earth does well against water. It's like the paper, scissors, rock thing or something.
Yeah.
So by him being able to do all 4, he can kind of stop everyone at once. But I mean, maybe not. I don't know how powerful they can get. Maybe it doesn't matter. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a good one. There's not a whole lot to discuss. We'll be here for the next week, and hopefully this is something fun for us, and we could do some other shows down the road. But I'm excited about checking out the show. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Cool. Any closing thoughts?
No.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, just happy to be here.
Yeah. Hopefully this whole virtual thing works out, where it's still something we're experimenting with, but I think it's a good way for us to get more content out without having to like physically be around. So I think it works out.
Yeah. It's
cool.
fun.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. So if you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. Maybe as you're talking about the show, you can recommend some other shows that are similar to this, or just other shows in general. We have seen, between the two of us, we've seen a lot of different shows. We've seen different shows. Yeah. But we wanted to find something that either we hadn't seen, the two of us, or it's been a while. In the case with Gabriel, he hadn't seen this one in a while. So that's kind of what we're trying to do. But yeah, just comment below different ideas, and we'll kind of go from there.
Let us know.
Cool. All right, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.